yourself, topic, and then begin.
Greetings everyone. Today I, Vanshika, would like to share my thoughts on the topic how to reduce the ratio of students dropping out of government schools. Education is the key to empowerment, and if students are not willing to take education for their better life, then this issue is of concern. Firstly, we must enhance the quality of education in government schools because even the teachers there are not willing to teach properly, and in addition to it we should also focus on the infrastructure of government schools because mostly we have not seen good infrastructure in government schools and students have to endure a lot. Secondly, we have fostering a supportive community is vital because parents must know the importance of education and share a camaraderie with teacher as well as with their kid to motivate them to seek better life and opportunities in future. In conclusion, let us unite to create an education system that not only imparts knowledge but also focus on holistic developments. Thank you.
Okay, Vanshika, that was really nice. Good one. Just the effectiveness of voice was required because I could see that you were seeing while speaking, and it was more of like your viewpoint which is kept forward rather than a strong uh, feeling which you want to share with the public. As I always said, that public speaking is all about telling public what you feel or expressing in front of public what you feel, so that has a stronger emotions than just having a conversation with one to all or one to one. So, Vanshika, it was more of a conversational mode, keeping your viewpoint, which was good. Points were nice. Vocabulary incorporated was very nice. But the main element, that is the strength in the voice and the passion with which you should deliver, was missing. And that is the only backbone of public speech. So keep it in mind the next time, because we are progressing ahead with the further in public speaking and story writing on story recitation only. So these points need to be kept in mind, right? And now in the list of speakers, we have got uh, Rhythm to share the topic.
Ma'am,
Yes.
I was also thinking about that.
Yeah.
Can I start now?
Yes.
Have you seen any government student who drop out the government school? What do you think? Only in government school students drop out. Now, no, I have not seen any student who drop out the government school. I think in government school only students. I think only in government schools students drop out. Having said that, I, Rhythm Rana, would like to discuss on prominent topic, that is how to stop students drop out the government school. Before starting my speech, I would like to say few words to those students who drop out the school. Education is for everyone. Taking it is in our hands. Education is for everyone. Taking it is in our hand. School is for everyone. Going there is in our hand. Don't drop out the school. Once the time will come and school will say, now drop out me. So let's start. Firstly, we all should be aware about the major reasons of dropping out the school. The main reason which we get to know, that is poverty and availability. Now I will tell you the other reasons of dropping out the school of girls and boys separately. The reasons of girls are, the first one is early marriage. Girls get married very early. Sometimes they get married in their childhood, which is so bad for them, and they have to lose their studies and to do works of home that the mother or the grandmother do at the home. Now the second one is family responsibilities. Girls had to take all the responsibilities of their mother, grandmother, means they have to do all the domestic work. For example, washing utensils, washing clothes, cooking food, and mopping the floor, etc. Now the third one is now the last but not the least, early pregnancy. As I have told, the first point, early marriage, and the girls become pregnant, and they and have and girls became pregnant and have to take mother's responsibility, and they have to leave school because they are not in that situation they can go to school. These are the main reason, but there are so many. Now the reasons of boys. One point is same in boys and girls both. The family responsibilities, because girls are not only the are not only the person who take all the responsibilities, because the boys are also there who have to take the responsibilities. Now family responsibilities. Boys have to take all responsibilities of the family and have to earn for their family, to run their family, to take all the things, all the needs of their family. Now, second one is taking drugs. A boy started taking drugs during their teenager time period. So they dropped out their school and lost their rest of life in drugs, which is so harmful for each and every person, whether that is a girl or that is a boy. Now, the third one, which is the last, most probably lack of interest. Most probably, boys have lack of interest in studies, as they give their interest in games, because you all have seen in your class, mostly the girls are doing their study well, but the boys are not giving any interest in the studies. These are also the main reasons, but there are so many. What do you think? What is the dropout rate of girls and boys? Dropout rate of girls is 19.9%, because the girls got married, but in their heart they have a feeling that we can learn, we can do anything. Now the dropout rate of boys is 32.6%, because they have to run their home, because boys are the person who can run their home by money, and by they can earn. Now go on the main topic. How can we prevent the students by dropping out the school? So the first point is we should communicate with that student who like to drop out the school. What is the reason with with that student? Do not pressurize them. Do not pressurize them means like we should not say to him, do this, do this, do this. Try to motivate them. Change the school. Maybe there is any problem in the school. That's why he or she wanted to drop out the school. So these are the steps given to prevent the student. Now that one is the prevent one. Now this is the stop. Teachers should talk to parents outside the school, not with the students. Otherwise the teachers and the parents will not talk to them in a freely way. A second one is parents or teachers should ask the reason of dropping out the school. That I have also told in the prevent topic also. Now, parents should be aware about their children, what they are doing, what they are not doing. So we all should be careful about our friends, family members, other students, because this is the age in which we left our school. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.
Brilliant, Rhythm. It was very comprehensive, very natural, and I would say full of, instances to show that why people drop out of schools. So your major focus was not on how to stop, but why do they stop coming to the school? And then later you concluded by giving 2 points of how to stop the school dropout ratio. But I really liked your approach, the way you were speaking. I couldn't make out if you were seeing somewhere and then speaking, but it is very natural. and you have improvised a lot in terms of managing your voice, your body gestures, and the eye contact. So I'm really happy with this kind of performance. Still, I would say certain words require more stress. Like you have started with a question way, that was very nice. You remembered that we can start with this way also. It's beautiful. And the content was really nice, and I could make out that the content is self-made. Though you have taken ideas from somewhere, but you have created the content by yourself. That was visible. And I would say that you have long way to go, Rhythm, and you're really progressing very well. Just work on the strength part of your speech. That is how strongly I can deliver. So again, it was like a conversation. You people become very easy, while talking to the people as if a lecture is going. In lecture, you can speak like this. But when it comes to speech, you have to be more active and more attentive. You cannot relax your body in a public speech. Okay. When you are giving for such informative topic, you have to be very strong. I'm not saying, tense your muscles. No. But your way of delivering should be very strong, which I find missing in both the speeches. But this one, of course, is a better one. I didn't expect this level of performance from you, Rhythm, but every time you are, really breaking your records. So very nice, Rhythm. Keep it up and do well in the next one also. Great efforts. Right. So now we will go to Kian.
Yes, ma'am.
Ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Wow, good to hear a yes in a one go. I know I cannot make out why is it not working. Yes. Okay, you can start.
Ma'am,
Wait a minute. I'm trying my level best to start. Can we don't need a PPT in this, I guess. And I hope you're not seeing from anywhere and then speaking. Can I expect a natural speech?
yeah, ma'am. Can I start?
Yes.
So dropping out of school is a major concern, as everyone must be educated. Dropping out of school has caused higher amount of of literacy in our citizens. To combat this challenge, we need to have some strategies. One key is to raise awareness. Combat this challenge. uh, By raising awareness about the importance of education, we will be able to get the attention of many parents. Government school also should focus on enhancing infrastructure and support systems. This include providing better facilities, better and friendly teachers, and support services to kids, to the students. Uh, uh, Steps taken in this direction have already shown a positive impact in reducing dropout rates all over Indian government schools. Lastly, government can collaborate with NGO and offer additional support. NGOs will help NGOs will help make the NGOs will help make the school interesting. Uh, these are some of the steps the government can take to reduce the dropout rates of the government schools. This will also help in reducing literacy rate in India. increasing the literacy rate in India. Hence, this issue must be solved.
And you have switched off your camera. Now I can see you. So Kian, it was good to hear you. You had some points ready on the table and you were elaborating along the same. I liked your ideas, that the collaboration part and the other things that you have said. Um, of course, it was again more of, I would say that it's more of one-on-one interview that you are speaking on. So if as a teacher, I'm asking you how to stop it, and then you're giving your viewpoints, that is how it was. No doubt, the points were making sense, although I can still ask many questions out of it, but I won't because I respect that as a student, you have come up with the, even if it is a minimal effort, you have, tried to find out the things and present it in front of everybody. That's a good thing. Nonetheless, it was an effort worth considering. But as I always say, especially for you, you have got a lot of brains, but you are not using it in the right direction. Maybe most of the times, you know how you occupy your day, what you occupy your day with. But I really see, Kian expressing himself nicely someday because it's your generation, Agni, Kian, Saksham, Mukul, and others, because you understand technology better. But understanding is one, but letting others know about is the most important part. So if you keep the technology in your mind and in your heart, nobody will even get to know. Kian and Agni and Saksham are such a big treasure, who are worth exploring. And please give yourself a chance to explore it by yourself, because this is the age wherein you will be working on your expression. The rest of the years, I'm telling you, 9, 10th, 11th, 12th, you'll be just digging into the books. You'll be exploring things just to, feed your mind or feed your curiosity. But then how are you putting it forth? You would not have any idea. How would you express it to others? How would you tell it to others? At other times, people would also feel that why there is a need to speak? Why should I speak? If the person wants to know, he'll ask me by himself. There are certain people who behave like this. And I think introverts are like that only. I can see that in Kian. I can see that element in Saksham also. So why to answer? In the class also, why to answer? Why there is a need to raise a hand? I know the answer, that is enough, right? That is sometimes our minds say that. And it is good sometimes, but other times, expressions, right? So please manage yourself, balance yourself. When it is a need of the hour, please present it that ways. Okay. So good efforts, Kian, and keep it up.
Thank you, ma'am.
Next is Saksham. Saksham,
Yes,
are you?
ma'am.
After this, Agni, you will be, after him, you will be speaking. Saksham, please switch on your video. Okay. Yes, Saksham.
Am I audible?
Yes, you are. You are visible and audible.
Can I start now?
For sure.
Hello everyone, today I Saksham would like to tell you about how we can stop government students from drop out from the school. Do you know why government students drop out from school? Let me tell you. Many of the times children are not having enough money to get studied in government schools as they have to earn for their family later. As a dropout, early warning system enables school to identify students who are at risk of dropping out of school and to focus on individuals who struggle to perform well. Schools should practice innovative teaching methods to draw students towards education, and many students endure from bullying, as bullying is one of the main reason of their dropout from the school. To prevent it, every school have to improve their security system. There are many decisions which is made by schools which get replications on the students. Teachers need to be friendly with students. Uh, with students, school should hire qualified teachers who work with full dedication so that students don't lose their interest in studies. This is how we can try to stop students from dropout. Thanks.
Okay, it was a good effort, Saksham. And I'm happy that you have come for public speaking, and this time you are all ready and the things are with you. Although I know there is a support system around you who's helping you to read the things out. But I would say the words that you have installed or incorporated in your speech, I was specifically listening to them, the word repercussion and endure you've inserted. And a good research work you have done. I don't know if you were reading from somewhere and speaking. I had a hint of it that you were doing same, but I am not sure. But the points that you have taken were very mature, and the language, of course, is also mature. Again, I cannot say that if it is directly from some AI app or you are the creator, right, Saksham? But an effort to come on the stage, share the stage with others, giving your viewpoints by talking about the security system in the school and the teachers and everything with respect to the schools that you have talked about, and what would be the repercussions on the students regarding their teaching methodology and everything. So I was all attentive, and I'm happy with those points that you have offered on this stage. So it is your first start, I would say, because earlier I have observed that you were not that participative, but for few days now you have been active, and you are equally giving the answers, and you're energetic enough to come forward, and that is the kickstart of a new beginning. So Saksham, all the best, and I hope to see better performance than this in the future also. Good luck. Okay, now we have got Agni. Agni, I want you to come here on this seat and speak, because if you would just play with the system out here, it might, not show up there. So you can come here. I'll just spotlight here this particular screen. Sorry. And sit with a caution that you must not disturb. I think that has already got disturbed. Tell me, never mind.
So today I Agni will going to tell that we're going to tell that how we could stop school dropout. School dropout is a prevalent and deep thinking issue. And it could ruin the life of the students, and after that they are going to do the home chores at others house, or like doing farming, or jobs at lower levels at least amount of money. And if this thing they will understand, if this thing they will understand, if this thing they will understand that school dropout is lethal for their life, but only understanding they have to go to the school and study. But even they want to go, but some of them parents did not let them go, and tell them that the need of you is here. We need you at the at the fields, or like doing house chores, to help your mother or us, or helping us other. But we have to make the understand not only the children, but also their parents, that how studies is precious for them, for their children's life. And the one last point is that like not only parents of the children who has dropped out of the school, but also the parents of the student who is still studying in the government school, because mind can change anytime. Thank you.
Okay. So, looking at Agni, the way he performed, I just recall, I mean, it just flashed that to me that every individual has a personality. Specifically referring to Agni and rhythm here, I've seen these kids walking or rather crawling like a baby when they are on the stage of running. Understood? They were crawling when they were on the stage of running. And I'm so blessed that if God has given you the opportunity to be with me, you have taken up the lessons so well that now you are at least able to walk the path. And I've seen Agni. Agni has got good brains. He has got good personality. He has got good thoughts. But as an individual, we always need a language to express to others. That is what he was frustrated with, that I do not have that language to put forth my thoughts. This is what I've been observing him since our first day in Teens PD, that whether it was a PPT related to the fundraising or it was related to other the PPT that he had created first in the first week, and now he has crafted the things himself. No help of computer. He has been writing in front of me. The thoughts are organic, they are very original, and they are mature. The best part is mature. So what is inside you people is coming out and proving your real capabilities, your real potential. That is the best thing Agni, Rhythm, Saksham, you people are offering to me. And this is the best gift a teacher can get, not those words on the cards or those things would shine brighter than your performances which you reveal over here, including Ridyanshi. She has been with me from class 1, and now the way she is doing things, it's immensely magical. So
Thank you.
God's God, if it's God's will that you people have come to this level and you have been working. See, there is something like you have brains, you have personality, you have been given an environment, but you are not working, so you are going here. Now, there are second thing, you have got brains, you have got personality, you have got the guidance, and you are walking on this guidelines. So you are, of course, going an upward path. And this is what I have observed in him. Agni is such a personality. He's in class 7th, and he's studying with class 4th people for grammar, because he knew that without walking the path backwards, I cannot push myself that hard in the front direction. So there are people who are ready to take the risk to study with people of even, younger than their age and adjust themselves just to be at some part of, some point of, at some point of their life at a stage where they can express themselves back. So he's like that, slingshot, who's pushing himself back to class 4th, and when he'll come with a boom, he's really going to rock the stage, Agni. I'm really sure about this, because the way I have seen you working hard, even if it is just normal sentences of grammar, the subject, verb, and object, he has been enduring this pain, and now he has overcome that. Spellings are another areas, but the improvement you all can see in here. So it's him, his efforts. So everybody over here, I want each one of you to unmute and give this big round of applause to Rhythm, Saksham, and Agni, all of them. Please unmute. This is your appreciation towards them only. Very, 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 very nice. Excellent people. So I have seen such kids also who have got their parents' money invested, and then they're not doing anything. And then there are people like you all here who have really taken it on their heart that if my parents are involved, if investment is involved, if I am involved, there is a huge responsibility. And you are all doing great efforts in this. Now I'll move to the next stage quickly, and I'll bring that girl forward, Ridyanshi. who would, of course, I'm sure she's going to nail it. So Ridyanshi, switch on your video.
Please don't say like this.
No, why not? You deserve it. I've seen you working, beta. You deserve all the praise. God bless all of you.
Okay. May I start?
Yes.
Do you know that how many children drop out from the school each year? Let me tell you, dropout numbers have fortunately curtailed from over 39 lakh in 2018 to 29 lakh in 2022. Dropout rates are considered to be a profound wastage in education system. Some children are extremely keen to learn new things, but they endure through some issues, whereas some children are not at all interested in studying, especially teenagers. They drop out from the school on their own wish. They don't want to do anything. Most of the underprivileged children are longing for education. The children who opt drop out are audacious enough and are surely gonna face consequences. They do so because they are finicky about their lives and how they want to live their life. But they don't know what can be the bad effects of it. Okay, so they are teachers and parents have lost their hope when they see their child dropping out of the school due to poverty. Poverty, accessibility, ability are also some of the reasons that enforce the child to drop out from the school. Also, lack of interest in studying, prevalence of child labor, lack of infrastructure are also some of the reasons of school dropouts in India. Some children we see are not at all poor, are not at all like finicky, but they drop out from the school when they are studying well in the school. Everything is fine, perfectly fine. But when something bad is happening with them, like the person or the student didn't like the school or didn't like the teachers, it's his or her choice. Second, the person has got bullied or picked on. The person has got cheated many a times or bullied many a times. Behavior and discipline issues and all those issues. No one cared about him or her in the school. Let him do or let her do whatever he or she is doing. We have to teach and just we have to go because of the teacher. So all these things create a depression in that particular person's mind, and then he or she is forced to leave the school despite being means despite wanting to study, means if he or she wants to study, will not study. Like in each school it will happen. If I am doing something wrong by mistake, then they will tease me, they'll do something bad with me, I won't go to school. So that's not good for us. We should not do that. We should never tease anyone. It's common thing. And especially those children, if we know that he or she goes very means immediately, he or she don't take much time to go in depressions or to think all these things, so very thoughtful they are, then we should definitely not do these things. In means if we are joking or kidding as well, we should not. Then if they are dropping out from the school on their own wish or something else, so what will be the consequence or what can be the bad effects of that? Low earning potentials, increased risk of getting engaged into risky behaviors, and so on. Many risky behaviors they'll do. They'll start smoking, they'll start alcoholism. They'll not, in schools, we teach that don't smoke. In higher classes, then they'll go, they'll study biology or something. So they'll study about the diseases. But when they'll not be aware about those things, then how are they going to know that when we are going to do smoking or alcoholism, what can happen to us? They know that it will harm our lungs and kidneys, but what will be the pain? What will be the level of pain that they will feel? No, they won't be aware of that. That's why they'll do low earning potentials, and also we see dreams that I will go abroad to do this. I'll go US. I'll go UK. If you are dropping out from the school, just keep this thing away from your mind that you are going to abroad. because 90% of the jobs, if you are dropping out from the high school, 90% of jobs in US are not eligible for that person. They'll not give you if you have, means if you have dropped from high school, they'll not give you a job. Then, so we should keep all these things in mind. It's sometimes it's their fault, sometimes it's our fault, sometimes it's teacher's fault. Now, at last but not the least, I would like to say, or I would like to present some ways that we can help them. It will be prudent if we help them, if we motivate them not to take audacious steps to in their life. Like, I don't like this, leave the school. I don't like this, leave the school. This is the problem, leave the school. If the problem is that you should means tell it to someone who can help you out. But okay, we can also help them. So we should motivate them. Now, how can we help them? The point of how can we help them? We know their feelings, know everything, but how are we going to help them? We can motivate them. We can involve them, or teachers can involve them in extracurricular activities. We can extol them even if they are doing something wrong. Because the biggest fear in the mind is this: if I do a single mistake, then they always think that, oh, he or she is very like not multi-talented, or nothing she can do perfectly, or nothing he can do perfectly. So that's the biggest fear of a person. So we should not take it out. Instead, we should extol that person. We should encourage, we should motivate. Okay, so now the advice of parents and the teachers is that encourage a break rather than quitting. Don't force them to do too much. Now, at last but not the least, I would like to present a truth saying that education is a passport to the future. For tomorrow belongs to the people who prepare it for today. Thank you and have a wonderful day. Wednesday ahead.
Nice, Ridyanshi. You stay up to my words, but I would want you to, change your personality costume from a teacher to a public speaker. You are naturally in a costume of a teacher. You start explaining things to people like a teacher. But in a public speech, we have to be very direct, right? You don't do this, you don't do that. You know? These words are not for the public speaking. This is for the teacher telling to the student. So as a speaker, we have different roles. So when I am in the class, I play the role of a teacher and I speak like this. But when I'm giving a speech on the stage of some school, I would not do like this. I would have a different costume of a public speaker. Similarly, a PPT explainer. So you have to keep changing the clothes every time. Don't settle in that teacher's costume for very long, because people want to listen brief thing, and complete message in short time, not short message in the long time. So as a teacher, you take a very long time. So from 1.5 minutes, I was observing, it might have gone to 4.5 to 5 minutes. So which was not allowed, but still I let you go because you were in your own swing. So keep the time track. If you would not, mind the alarm next time, I would say stop to you. So next time when you are sitting for such presentation, put an alarm, 1.5 minutes, not more than that. I would not allow you. Okay. So it was
Yes.
nice. You have tried everything you could. It was a good solution, motivation, and talking to them, convincing them, involving them, extracurricular activities, many options you have given. So you have a creative mind. You are gifted with a creative mind and you are using it very nicely, applying it nicely. All the best, Vichit. Now, in the remaining time, we have got Samriddhi.
Yes, ma'am.
Speak up. So switch on
Okay.
your video. And after Samriddhi, Bhavini. Bhavini, you were there yesterday? Okay, Samriddhi.
Ma'am, may I start?
Yes.
So rising issue that needs to be paid heed to is the increase of dropout ratio. About 29 lakh of students drop out every year from government schools, and teenagers cover up most of this percentage. The reasons teenagers drop out is mostly financial condition of their family. As they have to support their family, they have to drop out because of the labor that they provide is during the school hours. Shifting towards kids, the reason that they drop out of school or stop their education is boredom. Government schools do not provide much to light the candle of interest in children. Parents also do not further urge this as they have a lot of stress going on in their life and they have to continue the legacy given by their forefathers to their kids as they believe in it. But as a citizen of India, they have the right to quality education. And the main way to reduce the dropout rates is to provide adequate facilities. The primary section must be provided with fun activities and the burden should be reduced. Meanwhile, the high school should be provided proper education, not just literature but also some real life experiences so that they feel that they are actually learning something. And as they have to handle a lot, not just schools, so they need to have real life experiences to continue on there with their life. Overall, proper facilities need to be given, which also includes sanitation and discipline. Discipline and sanitation are two things which are mostly lacking in government schools. Most of the teachers do not provide proper education as there are no routine checks. Even the principal is quite absent and they just enjoy on their salaries. So there's quite a monopoly in the government system. And so the government must get touch with some of the families of students who have dropped out in order to get to the roots of the problem and come up with ideas to reduce dropout rates. And communication is the best way so that they can feel comfortable at school and they enjoy coming to school.
Wonderful, Samriddhi. That was more of a professional touch. You have added, of course, adding the statistics in the beginning. You sounded more like a newspaper reporter initially, and then you caught up with the things and you were strong enough to deliver your thoughts. And of course, the legacy that is going on, the word that you have used, you have. I hope that the speech has been built by you only.
Yes,
And
ma'am. I was, very angry about the project that was given to me. So I
which
just, this art integrated project, they are giving just so much. And they give it like this. I hope you are enjoying your winter vacation, so do this project. Like,
okay.
this is so bad. So I just went out for I thought of writing a speech, so I wrote in 10 minutes.
Okay, that's nice. So that's a way of venting out, huh?
Ma'am, my things happen only last minute. This is a habit.
I know. This happens. Our brain gets triggered at such moments, so it's usual. Very nice, Samriddhi, and I think it happened when you get triggered. Of course, such response if we get, so of course this is very valuable and much productive in your case, and you have delivered it very professionally, talked very nicely. It's just that next time all of you need to be in the complete standing posture, delivering your speeches this time, Samriddhi, I really applaud you for all your efforts, whatever number of minutes, hours, or time you have taken. If it is this much, I think, see, if everybody takes this much of time to do the productive work, we have the entire day with us to do so many things in our lives. Okay. So we just need that kick of 10 minutes, and this can be done. Okay, so try to raise your potential to this level. Everybody has this. Everybody get this moment sometimes. Okay, and if you get the hack of it, like how to capture that moment, you will be successful. And I think today, Samriddhi, you have done a very successful job as far as public speaking is concerned. Okay, so nice job done, beta. Keep
Thank you, ma'am.
being like this always. Why I'm always interested in bringing you people forth with different topics is the reason, as I've told you yesterday, that is the knowledge about various topics. I know that you are speaking better day by day, but having that knowledge is the prime most thing. So knowledge you can get only by your research work. So I'll be giving you more difficult topics, okay, henceforth, so that you can research deeper and bring up better responses and good productivity, right? And now after Samriddhi, we have got Bhavini. So Bhavini, you can take the stage now. Please come.
Hello everyone, I am Bhavini. Today I am here to express my views on a topic that government school dropouts are increasing in number. Do you know that government school dropouts are increasing in number? Do you know the reasons for that? Or do you know how to prevent them? So the reasons, basically the reasons are more, but I think that the answers are roaming in your heads that yes, we are coming to know that government school dropouts are increasing in number. It is prevalent nowadays, but do you know the reasons for that? Um, the major reasons are that a government school is not providing more scopes that a student is requiring. Like for example, government schools are mainly focusing on just doing the formality that they just taught them, basically just teach them that education, and not providing them more scopes that a student requires. Second, not proper infrastructure of a school. We all have seen that government school students are mainly sitting on floors, or the benches are broken. The teachers are also not properly able to not even able to write properly on a board, because not properly write on a board. And also the discipline of government schools. We have seen that when a government school student runs for the school, we are just we are just getting a guess. Yes, this is a government school because of their uniforms, because of their times, and their discipline matter. This is have to be improved. Now these are the re or the and the last reason is the school bullyings that many of the students are doing. So I want to discuss that when a student is not getting the proper education, not getting that in adolescent time, it happens that the hormonal changes occur. We are losing our emotions and all these things. Then how it would be, we have to control basically our emotions. They are not being basically taught that one much in private, that a private school teach that student. So that the teachers should be qualified, and they I get the last reason is that they are getting depressed due to the plethora of syllabus. Now these are the reasons. Now let's discuss how to prevent school dropouts. Firstly, school is that temple where everyone has right to educate themselves, and has been seeing with equality. But certainly in government schools, this doesn't happen. uh, they are being judged on certain criterias, and this should be not happen, because every child has its own creative mind, has own its personality. Secondly, the proper infrastructure. For that, they could ask funds, they could go to certain NGOs, they could contact with with MLAs and all these things to provide a proper infrastructure. And secondly, teachers must taught the repercussion of bullying. They For the government school students, maybe it was a simple conversation bullying, but it may get a child may get depressed, mentally depressed, and it would cause a really very big issue to them. Now that's all. I hope it is clear to you, that in to curtail the amount of school dropouts we have, it is very necessary. Thank you.
Today has again marked as a stepping stone day in your public speech. So Bhavini, you tried your level best, but again, I can see a hint of teacher in you again. So got it? Have you understood it? Is it clear to you? All this, no, Kush, you have to give the speech. Don't worry, because at 5 o'clock, of course, that doesn't make sense, and you are asking question at the last point. So that is important for Siddhi, Riddhi, and Kush to appear for another presentation tomorrow. and we will be having a new topic starting up tomorrow as well. So, continuing with
we have
Bhavish,
to give-
I think this performance
Ma'am, I was just
better
waiting
than
for
what you generally give as your performance. So, I think you stopped at certain places because you're trying to make the matter on your own at that point of time. So that is the glitch I found, but it can be improvised later. Yes,
Excuse me,
Beta.
ma'am.
So,
I'm like, we have to give speech on this topic only.
That my
Okay,
turn
same
will
topic.
come now. And ma'am, I felt that my turn will come now. Now my turn will come, and it didn't come.
It's okay because I think today people have got, all the students have got a complete limelight. They have got the time to express themselves fully. Some of you have kept the time tracker, some of you have not kept the time tracker. So that is why we couldn't complete all the public speeches today. But never mind, tomorrow the speeches are due.
Ma'am,
Siddhi,
tomorrow
Riddhi,
will see.
yes, tomorrow the same topic will be there. But for others, I mean, all of you, after the speech, the first 15 minutes are reserved for the speech. And then we will moving towards our next topic, which will be taking you towards the story recitation. Okay. So
And
let's
ma'am, on
be ready for that.
Friday, as you said that it's a presentation day. So on which topic we'll have to,
Presentation, did I say?
ma'am?
I don't know. Did I refer to any presentation day lately?
No,
I
ma'am,
don't-
as you said that presentation is on Friday. So is there any presentation?
No, right now, no, there isn't any. Okay, so that is the public speech I was looking forward to. And then I will tell you later what has to be done. Kush,
Yes, ma'am.
are you playing with the bottle?
No, ma'am.
Then be ready for the speech tomorrow. I will see you.
Yeah, ma'am.
Everybody can vacate as of now. And Priya, Bhavesh, Diksha, Lavyansh will stay in the meeting. Namaskar, everybody. See you tomorrow then. Namaskar.
Namaskar, ma'am.
Namaskar, beta.
Namaskar.
Namaskar, Vanshika.
Namaskar.
Namaskar, Riddhi. Okay.
Radhe Radhe ma'am.
Radhe Radhe, beta.
Namaskar, ma'am.
Namaskar, Riya.
Namaskar, ma'am.
Namaskar, Diksha. Diksha, change your name. Rhythm, change your name to Sargam. Bhavesh, switch on your video.
Wait a minute.